Guys, what's up? How's it going? It's John, Gamester81. This video, I'll be taking a closer look at the prototype version of Super 3D Noah's Ark for the Sega Genesis. This has never been released for the system, so it's really cool that it's actually being ported to the Genesis. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you some gameplay. We'll take a closer look and let me know what you guys think. Here it is, Super 3D Noah's Ark. A lot of people actually pronounce it Super Noah's Ark 3D, although that would be an incorrect name for the title, technically. This port is actually being produced by Pico Interactive. They have a Kickstarter that they're currently doing, and it's over fairly soon as of doing this video, but I'll put a link to that page just in case you want to check it out. There are 6 levels in this game, and the whole premise of the game is you play as Noah, and you're on the Ark. The backstory of Super 3D Noah's Ark is actually pretty fascinating. It came out in 1994 by Wisdom Tree Games. Wisdom Tree, you may know, they port a lot of religious games for mainly the NES, but they did Game Boy, Genesis, Game Gear, other platforms. And in 1994, one of the founders of Wisdom Tree Games was actually a huge fan of Hellraiser, of all movies, and wanted to do a Hellraiser game in 3D, using the id Software engine for Wolfenstein. He later thought about it and thought, maybe I shouldn't do a horror game because we are a religious-based company, so they quickly switched it over, and this is what we got. Super 3D Noah's Ark. So it's basically Wolfenstein with a religious twist and religious skin. The whole premise kind of odd. You're Noah, you're on this Ark, your animals escape in every level, there are 6. You have to basically save the animals, and so they're running around attacking you for some reason. They may have rabies, I don't know. I want to show you also the audio comparison, because the audio, here's the Super Nintendo audio. It's actually pretty good for the Genesis, surprisingly. You notice that visually, the Super Nintendo port doesn't have the lines in it like this port does the Genesis. That's just system limitations, but overall the game does run fairly smooth for the Genesis. I'm actually pretty impressed with the quality of this port. This particular prototype, the hit damage isn't quite set in yet, so technically I'm invincible. But also the game, there's kind of rumors that id Software, who produced Wolfenstein 3D, was not pleased by the Super Nintendo port of the game because they really made it more family friendly. They got rid of the blood, they added rats instead of dogs in some of this game, and they didn't like that. So according to rumors, they sold the engine and the rights to Wisdom Tree because they were kind of angry with Nintendo, and this is kind of what we got. Also with Super 3D Noah's Ark, it's the only unlicensed game for the Super Nintendo. So the Nintendo has a lot of unlicensed games because there was a lockout chip, but people got around that. The Super Nintendo had a more advanced hardware, and it was a little harder to get around that. So what Wisdom Tree did at the time is they had an adapter, and in order to play this game, you actually have to plug in a Super Nintendo game into the adapter, kind of like I guess it would be like the Game Genie was, and then it would get through that. It would bypass that lockout chip. This game is really rare for the Super Nintendo, and it's hard to find, and it's unique because it's the only unlicensed game. The PC game is much more common to find. Pico did release this port onto Steam several years back, so if you guys want to check it out. The gameplay plays similar to Wolfenstein. You have to get keys, and there's various weapons and slingshots. You're basically feeding the animals, putting them to sleep. Again, the premise is kind of odd, but it's a very unique game, and it's kind of exciting to see this port come to the Genesis. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys soon. Take care, and game on.